Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to teach you exactly how to hit a great kick serve. A kick serve is a really powerful tool to have in your tennis game. Unlike the flat serve that kind of speeds through the court more, or the slice serve that carves the ball off of the court, the kick serve is packed with topspin, which creates a huge bounce challenge for your opponent. The kick serve is perfect for consistency and therefore it makes a great option for the second serve. However, the kick serve is also a great option for your first serve too, because it places your opponent out of position and it ensures that they're contacting the ball out of their optimal strike zone. So the first thing that we're going to discuss is the ball toss. The optimal ball toss, if you were to imagine a clock above your head as you toss the ball up, you'd be throwing the ball somewhere around 11 o'clock. Now in general, if you're right-handed like me, then that would mean that you're tossing the ball a little bit more over your head, so more towards your left, and it's more optimal to toss the ball a little bit over your head on the kick serve because then this allows the correct swing path. So when you're in the back of your take back here, you want to be trying to serve from 7 o'clock into 2 o'clock to really get that nice topspin kicking motion. In addition, on the ball toss, you want to ensure that the ball toss is dropping a little bit more than when you are hitting a flat serve or a slice serve. So when you're hitting a flat serve or a slice serve, you want to be kind of hitting that contact point near to the apex or just as it's falling. However, on the kick serve, you can get away with letting the ball drop a little bit more to ensure that you're really getting under the ball and brushing up the back of the ball. So instead of going for more of a forward momentum in the kick serve, we're trying to drive up as much as we can instead of forward. And therefore, the contact point is usually a little bit further back. If you look from a side angle, you'll find on a kick serve that players are contacting the ball more so in line with their head, whereas when they're hitting a flat serve or a slice serve, they're going to be contacting the ball a little bit further out in front. So again, as I said, it's important that we're tossing the ball up a little bit behind our head and not so far out in front of our body to ensure that we're not kind of collapsing forward. Instead, we're really driving up. Because of this, the power from our kick serve really comes from our legs and it starts from the ground up. So with the kick serve, it's super important that we're using our legs as explosively as we can, because driving up to the ball is the most important aspect in order to get that real kick and drive and creating that high bounce on the other side of the court. Because you can only get so much kick and power just from your arm. You need to be using the key stronger muscle groups in your body, which are your legs and your hips, to really drive up and create all of that energy and momentum into the serve. The second big mistake that I see too often is tossing the ball too low. If you toss the ball too low on the kick serve, you're simply not going to be able to get under the ball to brush it up. You can get away with it if you're hitting a slice serve or a flat serve, because with those two types of serves you don't need to get under the ball, you can simply hit more of the back of the ball or even a little bit the back and the top of the ball. However, with the kick serve, we've got to get to a position where our racket head is lower than the ball, so that we can get that brushing motion to really get that kicking motion onto our serve. And then the third most common mistake that I see players make is to make contact too far out in front of their body. Contacting the ball out in front of your body is going to favour a flat serve or a slice serve, because your aim is to drive up and forward. However, on the kick serve, we don't want to be making contact too far out in front, because we're not going to get that drive up that we need. And therefore, we might be able to get a nice top spin serve, but we're not going to get that real drive kick up that bounces high up on the opponent's side of the net. Guys, now I'm going to run through some key progressions to learn the kick serve. So if you're a complete beginner and have no idea how to hit a kick serve, then these progressions should help you out a lot. Okay guys, so the first drill here, we're going to come up to the service line and you're going to hold your racket in the chopper grip position, but you're going to take your grip up to the throat of the racket here. You're going to come into the trophy position with the strings pointing to the back of your head. From there, you're going to try and obviously toss the ball up a little bit further back behind your head like this. And from there, you're going to try and drive up, thinking about making contact from 7 o'clock to 2 o'clock on the ball. And then going to finish the serve with the butt of the racket finishing up to the sky. So let's see that in action. So a key thing here is to obviously be really, really quick with your hand and your arm up into contact. When you feel comfortable, you can then move your hand down the grip to the normal position. From this position now, you can start to finish with your racket down by your opposite pocket. So you're going to finish your follow through completely now. And so guys, now another great progression is to start in a kneeling position. Now this kneeling position obviously puts you in a lower position compared to the net. So this therefore forces you to really drive up as much as you can with your arm and be quick with your arm and your racket coming into contact. So guys, once you're comfortable with that, you can then move back depending on how confident you are. So you can either move back to halfway between the service line and the baseline, or you can move back fully to the baseline. And again, I would urge you to go through those specific progressions. So starting off with the hand on the throat of the racket, moving down to your normal grip, then starting from a position of a kneeling position. And then once you've done that, you can therefore then start to kind of gradually incorporate your legs into the motion. Now that I'm here at the baseline, I'm going to start in my abbreviated position again, but now that I'm a little bit further away from the net, I'm going to need to use my legs a little bit more in order to get the ball over the net. So from my abbreviated position, I'm going to focus on still contacting that ball from 7 o'clock to 2 o'clock, still trying to get that ball toss a little bit behind my head here. And then I'm going to also try and drive from my legs up into the ball. And so guys, once you're confident from that abbreviated position, then you can start from your full swing and try to replicate the same thing. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found these tips and drills really, really useful. And if you did, then please give this video a like and also subscribe to my channel for more tennis videos like this one to come. And guys, I'll see you in my next video.